It was supposed to be just another fight. I didn't mean it. I never thought he'd actually leave, but when the words slipped out of my mouth, I knew something had shifted between us. "You're just not good enough for me," I said. I watched his face falter, his shoulders tense, and for a moment, I almost wished I could take it back, but I didn't. And by the time I realized how much it meant, he was gone. Forever. This is the story of how I ruined the one good thing I had because I couldn't appreciate it when I had it. Our relationship had always been a mix of highs and lows, but I told myself that was normal. What relationship doesn't have its ups and downs, right? But deep down, I knew I wasn't happy. I told myself it was him. It had to be. He didn't get me. He didn't know how to make me feel special. He was always so predictable, too safe, too easy. I wanted excitement. I wanted someone who would shake me to my core, challenge me in every way. But instead, I found someone who loved me too easily, who made life comfortable, too comfortable. His name was Alex. When we first met, I thought he was perfect. He had a steady job, a charming smile, and the kind of kindness that made you feel like everything would be okay. He'd listen when I talked, remember the little things about me, and go out of his way to make me feel loved. But over time, I began to take that for granted. I wanted more. I wanted someone who would make me feel alive, someone who could make my heart race. Alex just didn't do that. I started looking at him differently. What had once been charming now felt suffocating. His predictable routine, his attempts to make me happy, started to feel like a burden. And instead of appreciating it, I pushed him away. Little comments here and there, subtle jabs about how he wasn't ambitious enough, or how he didn't challenge me enough. I told myself I was just being honest. But looking back, I was just too afraid to admit I was scared. Scared of being stuck in a comfortable life without excitement, without passion. It was a rainy Saturday when it happened. We had been arguing about something silly, probably how he didn't want to go out for dinner with my friends. He always seemed to avoid social events, preferring to stay in and relax at home. I hated it. It felt like he didn't care about my life outside of our relationship. We were sitting on the couch, the television on in the background, but neither of us was really watching it. I could feel the frustration bubbling inside me. He wasn't the man I thought I needed. "You just don't get it," I said, my voice rising. "You're not enough for me, Alex. You're just not good enough. I need more. I need someone who pushes me, challenges me. You're too comfortable, too predictable." His face turned pale. I saw the hurt in his eyes, but I didn't care. Not in that moment. The words felt good to say. They were the truth, weren't they? I wanted something more, and he was just not it. I wanted excitement. I wanted passion. I wanted something that made me feel like I was on the edge of something dangerous. Alex stood up slowly, his hands shaking. "You really think I'm not good enough for you?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper. I stared at him, feeling a pang of guilt, but I didn't take it back. I wanted him to fight for me. I wanted him to beg me to stay, to show me that I meant something. But he didn't. "I'll be back," he said quietly, walking toward the door. I didn't even try to stop him. I watched as he grabbed his jacket and left. The door clicked shut behind him, and I sat there, frozen. I didn't think he'd actually leave. I thought he'd come back, apologize, and we'd go on like nothing happened. But he didn't. Days passed, then weeks. I kept texting him, calling him, leaving messages begging him to talk to me. But each time, he ignored me. And the longer he stayed away, the more I realized something. He wasn't coming back. I tried to tell myself I didn't need him, that I was better off without him. I went out with friends, stayed busy with work, kept my mind distracted. But there was this emptiness inside me that wouldn't go away. It was like I had made this huge mistake, and now I was paying for it. I thought about everything he had done for me, the way he would surprise me with flowers for no reason, the way he would always ask how my day was, listen to my rants, and hold me when I was crying. He had loved me in a way that was so genuine, so real, and I had pushed him away. And now, he was gone. He was never going to come back. I had ruined everything. A month later, I ran into him. I didn't expect to see him, but there he was, standing across the street, talking to a friend. He looked different, more confident, happier. I froze, unsure of what to do. My heart raced. I wanted to run to him, apologize, tell him I was sorry for everything I said. But something held me back. I realized then that the person I was looking at wasn't the same person I had pushed away. He had moved on. I watched him walk away, and the pain in my chest grew. I thought about everything we had shared, everything I had thrown away because I thought I needed something more. And I realized the truth. I had never really needed excitement or passion. I had needed him. He was the one thing that had made my life worth living. Now, as I sit here, alone with my thoughts, I can't help but think about how differently I would have acted if I had known what I know now. I would have cherished him. I would have told him how much he meant to me. I would have never let my insecurities and fears ruin the best thing I had ever had. But it's too late. I pushed him away, and now I have to live with the consequences. So if you're reading this and you're in a relationship where you feel like something is missing, don't make the same mistake I did. Don't push away the person who truly cares for you because you think you need something more. Because when they're gone, you might just realize they were everything you ever needed and you'll never get them back.